guys, Samia here, wedding and portrait photographer. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you, as a wedding photographer, can sell more wedding albums. So the first thing you want to do is make a nice sample album. So this is my sample album. It comes in a nice box. I'm going to show you a little bit of it. So what's important is that you pick a company that you like and that supplies, the kinds of albums that you want to sell. And you want to order a sample in the same way that you would order the product for your client, so that it comes packaged just like the client. So when you make marketing material, you can use the packaging in the videos and photos of your material. So most companies will usually do what I found is a 30% off discount for sample work and sample marketing materials. So I actually didn't pay full price for this album. I paid the price minus 30%. So this is my sample album, and it has some writing here on the bottom, like right there. And then it's just basically, I think it's 12 spreads. So yeah, I have a whole nicer video on this album that I'll link down below, and you can see how it's displayed on my website. But yeah, I just basically have, first thing you want to do is have a nice sample album. Next thing you want to do is set up your business for selling albums. So you want to have a process that people go through that's already thought out and planned for when someone does want to buy an album. So I'm going to show you my exact process for that now. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do is make a page on your website for albums. So this is my website. If I click on weddings and I go to albums, right here, this is a YouTube video, and I made my website through Show It, and I have other videos here on Show It. I made this video myself. It was super easy to make. Just put the camera on a tripod and flip through your sample album, and I edited it in iMovie. It was really, really easy. Yeah, just keep flipping through, and then what I did was I took different shots of different angles of the album, just sitting on a tripod, super simple to make. And then I talk about the album a little bit right here, and then if you go down, I give the three different most common pricing options for albums. And then this part is important. This is a this is a contact form I made through Honeybook, just like the other contact forms on my website, and I'm calling it the album information request. So here they can enter their information, and once they send this in, again, this is through Honeybook, you're going to come to make that contact form. I made it in Honeybook, so I went to tools, templates, contact forms, and I just made this contact form called album inquiry. And then I embedded it into the website. So here you'll say name, phone number, email, wedding date, anything you'd like to add. And then what you'll find here too is this is called in settings. I'm assigning the project type to album, which is what allows me to automatically respond when someone fills this out. So if I go back into tools, workflows, I'm gonna come down here, and it's 2021 album auto brochure and design. So this is my workflow set up for selling albums. So when someone inquires, I'm automatically going to send this brochure that I made that has all the pricing, and then once they pick out which one they want, once they pick out which album they want, I have to send them a proposal and an invoice, which has to be done manually. You can't automatically do that in Honeybook, but I created a task for myself so that I remember. And then here's the design process all right here. So make sure you have a workflow in place for handling this, because it can get kind of chaotic and out of control if you don't have a workflow in place. I hope this video is super helpful. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe, because I come out with 2 new videos every single week for photographers, and I will see you later this week on YouTube.